Hey, meteorologist Pete Mangione here. We are still tracking the rain and windstorm on the way for Friday. The good news is the data has been pretty consistent. We are still looking at periods of heavy rain starting very late tonight, going all the way through Friday. Now, if you have travel plans on Friday, obviously here in New England and across a good part of the Northeast, travel conditions not very good on the roads. Even if we can avoid any extensive flooding issues, I think it's just going to be very slow given the high volume that will be out there because of the holiday travel. You can see what's happening at our airports on Friday. The yellow airplanes indicate at least the chance for some delays, and yeah, there will be a chance for that at TF Green, Boston Logan with the rain and gusty winds. I don't see anything that shuts down the airport, obviously, like a snowstorm would, but you may want to call ahead as there could be some delays. You could also get some delays in New York City, places like D.C. down through Richmond, Virginia. Good news is that a lot of the country, at least the western half, looks pretty good. Chicago O'Hare in good shape. Denver all the way up and down the west coast also looking pretty good. The Northwest getting a much-deserved break tomorrow from all the crazy weather that they've had lately. All right, so we go in locally now. This is hour by hour. We're still expecting most of this evening to be dry, so you should be okay if you're picking up some maybe Christmas gifts this evening. This is around 9 p.m. Anytime after 9 or 10, the chance of a few showers will be there, but we're really not expecting the heaviest stuff to arrive until after 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So for the morning commute, for those of you that are unlucky enough to work on Friday, 6 a.m., definitely some showers, a few downpours, and it'll at least be a mild commute. Check this out, mid-40s to low 50s. And then the trend just continues. This is 1 o'clock in the afternoon with showers and downpours, and it could actually be quite heavy early to mid-afternoon through the early evening. This is around 5 p.m. with some more of those showers and downpours around. Now, by the time we get to 9 or 10, we start to taper this off a little bit, but the chance of showers and drizzle will still be there. So let's talk about the wind. Now, 5, 6 a.m. tomorrow morning could be rather windy, gusts between 30 and 40. You can see that here on this forecast. In terms of the really strong gusts, I'd say the best chance for that to happen would be early to mid-afternoon, even into the early evening. This is around 2 in the afternoon, and this particular computer model says gusts between 48 and 55 miles an hour. Potentially, we could get some gusts up to 60 miles an hour from say Kent County all the way down to the south coast. So we will be keeping an eye on the chance for some power outages, down trees and limbs and things like that. To wrap everything up, rainfall, we're predicting between 1 and 3 inches, could get some isolated 4-inch amounts. So obviously the primary concern with that would be street flooding, and there's even a slight chance we could see some of our rivers go over their banks a little bit with some minor river flooding. Winds, again, 40 to 60 mile an hour possible, and this would bring in at least the chance for some scattered outages and down trees and limbs. So that's the situation we're looking at right now. I know we're going to bring in our chief meteorologist now, Tony Petrarca, for the conclusion of this exciting weather discussion. Tony,
I'm in my street clothes.
I know. This show's behind the scenes, Tony, which people like to see. I'll move over a little bit.
No, the other thing is the record high for tomorrow is 60. I think that was set back in
99. I want to say.
Yeah, you're right, 99. So, I mean, this is like a spring-like storm. We should probably get 60 or slightly higher tomorrow afternoon. So pretty usual on the winter solstice, the first day of winter.
Yeah, absolutely. And one more thing I noticed, could be a few coastal flooding issues. High tide, 6 a.m. tomorrow, 6 p.m. around there.
Yeah, both high tide cycles on the South Shore, morning and afternoon, but fortunately would be minor, but something to watch.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right, thanks for joining the weather discussion, and Tony will be busy here tracking this all night long. See ya.